All right, YouTube, what is up? It is Sunday the 28th, and Polaris is releasing their new side-by-side. Been a lot of anticipation, a lot of speculation. Stuff's been all over the place, but it's finally here. I got info on it, I think yesterday, and I thought I'd just kind of share some of the press release stuff, the photos, and we talk about it. I think I'll do a live stream an hour after the release. So I'll probably put out this video a little before that, and then we'll do a live stream and talk about this new little bad boy. Okay, let's get into it. So July 28th, brand new Rzr. We've got an all new chassis and all new motor, and it looks like they're gonna kind of refresh the whole line, but this is the first of many. So RZR releases the first of a new generation of extreme performance with the introduction of the Pro XP. So we got a Pro XP, a Pro XP Premium, and a Pro XP Ultimate. So basically it's a 64-inch chassis. So I know when the Turbo S came out, some of you guys on the trail restricted areas and back on the East Coast, you wanted like an extreme performance 64-inch machine, and so you were the lucky ones this time. So the first one that they've released is a 64-inch kind of extreme turbo machine, and it looks pretty badass. So I'm going to go through some of the press photos, and we'll kind of talk about all the different things. I like the black, the red looks good too, but as far as the way the new Rzr looks, it's growing on me. I was like kind of lukewarm, but the more I kind of look into it and dive into it, the more I'm liking it. It's pretty freaking awesome looking. So, and I think it's got a lot of form to the way it looks, a lot of function, and it's gonna be pretty sick. So it's really cool that they did a new, a full new redesign. I think it was long overdue, even though I love the Turbo S and I love that truck chassis. So let's talk about, we'll get more into the chassis and a few things, but let's talk about the platform. So it says it comes with 181 horsepower. So it is an all new motor, supposedly new turbo, new motor. It looks like the same type of configuration. We'll get some pictures of that, but we've got the same basic type configuration, same clutch box, no new transmission on this model. I don't know if that's coming or not. Let's see, so usable ground clearance, we got 20 inches in the front, 22 in the rear. We've got a 96-inch wheelbase, so we've got 6 inches longer than a Turbo S. And I think they basically put that 6 inches in the middle, so in the cab, which is really cool. I can't wait to get to the inside, so we'll get some of those pictures of the inside of the rig here shortly. Let's see. So we got the three different models. We have a base model that's around 22 grand. We have the Premium, and then we have the Ultimate. And what they've done is they've added like ride command, a radio, and the Fox live valve system to the Ultimate one, and then the Premium one's in the middle. And then you can just get, if you just want the new chassis with the new motor, you can get a base one. And they range from 22 to about 28 grand. I think it's like 22, 20, let's see, what is it? It's 22,999, 24,999, and 28,499. Pretty cool. We had some predictions on a few things. So on the Ultimate, let's get to one of these other photos. On the Ultimate, you've got it all. You've got ride command. You've got the Fox live valve. It looks like they did a really good job on the truck bed, but we've got a new live valve system that has been redone. So full Fox live valve. They're calling it Dynamics 2.0, so it looks like they've done some new tuning. They have a new button on the dash, which I will show you guys, but I think I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, anyways, full Fox live valve. 181 horsepower, 96-inch wheelbase. We've got 8 times stronger axles. We've got 3 times stronger drive system. So I'm assuming like drive shafts, transmission. I don't know if that's 8 times stronger than a Turbo S or 8 times stronger than your current 64. I'm saying probably the current 64-inch platform. So it looks like they've really stepped up their quality again and kind of matched like the Turbo S quality, which I think was a level above the other Rzrs. So you're gonna see all these this new refresh, all the quality going up, a lot stronger components. I think it's gonna be a really high quality machine, so I'm pretty stoked on that. They've designed it from the inside out is what they say, and it does look that way. So they've really done a good job of kind of working on the interior space, the cab space, and then going out. I'm pretty freaking excited. It's got a lot of adjustability, and like I said, I want to kind of get to the inside at the end. We have awesome LED lights. You know, I ripped on Arctic Cat for their lights. They were so not that cool, but this thing, this beast, it has such cool lighting. So we saw the kind of pre-release photos of this, but I think Polaris does a great job on their lighting. It just looks sick. So good job. They've got this really cool rear light. Really like it. It's just sick, man. Did a good job. So really cool in the lights, and they've got some LED strip lighting inside, which is badass. So man, so it looks like they got a white, a red, and a black. I don't know if those are the different trim levels or if you can get that color in each one. But yeah, so really sick lighting. What else we got? So we got the same ride command. Looks like it's got a radio now, so it comes to the 400 in the premium, I think, and the ultimate you can get a 400 watt Rockert Fosgate audio system, which is really cool. Upgraded to 800 watts. They've got all kinds of storage and all kinds of accessories. They got 50 new accessories already ready for this machine, so there's all kinds of, you know, it is a Lego set. There's all kinds of stuff you can put on this new RZR. The radio is going to be cool. I use my helmet and my comms and that stuff a lot, but dude, it'll be cool just going for that chill mountain ride. Having tunes would be so fun. So really cool that they did that. I love that they're bringing out these things like from the factory. It's not like add-on stuff. I hate like that all these other places like Honda and Yamaha are doing accessory turbos. Like just bring it with the turbo, like just bring it out. People don't want to add it later. They want it to come with the machine. So I think they're going to do well with the stereo system and stuff. I think a lot of people will go for that. Let's see. So here we go. Here's the motor. At the heart of the new RZR Pro XP is an all-new 181 horsepower engine fitted with a larger turbo that is now water-cooled for more reliable cooling. And it looks like they focused on snappier acceleration between 20 and 50 miles an hour. It's going to be freaking cool. So, and then it's got the all-new chassis, the 96-inch chassis, which I think is so important. I thought that the Rzr, I love the adjustability when you're driving it. You can steer at the back of the Rzr, but it does feel like it needs a little more stability, and I think that even that 6 inches will add that to this RZR. It's going to be freaking cool. Let's see. Yeah, so new motor. It looks like the same configuration. It looks like a inline twin. Exhaust is coming out the same side. You got a clutch box on the same side. There was a ton of leaked photos with different stuff, but that is not this. So apparently there may be some other stuff in the future coming out that could be kind of trick, but this is the same type of configuration as like a Turbo S or something. So pretty cool. They've upgraded the all-wheel drive system. So I don't know a ton about it, but like it looks like they've made the engagement faster, they're saying, and it can just adjust super fast. I've always thought Polaris's all-wheel drive system is awesome, and the new diff that they put in the Turbo S has been incredible. To last with the racing abuse that I put on it, it has been awesome. So Polaris, if they've matched the quality or done better than the quality of the Turbo S on this 64 machine, it's going to be a good machine. So I've been really impressed with the quality of my machine. It's really held up well to all the abuse that I've put it through. It's been awesome. So let's see. So we got Dynamics 2.5 live valve shocks and 2.0 live valve shocks. So let's see. And then we have, let's talk about it. So we'll talk about the live valve, but they have made some adjustments to it, which is cool. 14.5 inches of ground clearance. So this is obviously kind of like their middle performance model. You know they're going to be coming out with like the full Turbo S version, which is going to be insane, but this is a really cool middle model. I mean, it's going to kick butt, honestly. But so 4.5 inches of ground clearance. Let's see. Strongest drivetrain ever. Let's see. 39% stronger transmission. 3 times drive. Newly designed clutch that protects the belt from elements with increased airflow for 2 times longer belt life. So they've worked on the clutch box again. Let me show you these vents, if I can get to them here. There's some really cool pics. Oh, right there will work. Really cool pictures, or picture of the vent. So right there. So you can see they really worked on getting airflow. So the clutch is on this side, but it's the same way. Airflow to the motor and airflow to the clutch. And it's got like a pipe that's straight down. Let's see if I can find a better picture of that. But they've definitely done some work on the clutch box. DCT would be cool. Yeah, so if you look here, you've got that pipe that is just right. It's literally straight down into the secondary. I bet it's going to get awesome airflow. So really cool. They've worked on the clutching. I've never had a problem with the clutching on the Turbo S. So if this is improved from the Turbo S, I don't have a problem with the belt. I like the CVT. I wouldn't be pissed about a DCT, but I do think the CVT, as long as it's clutch correctly and you know what you're doing, it's a good transmission. So pretty sweet. So they've worked on the clutch flow. What else we got? Okay, so I want to talk about the big stuff on this thing, and that is going to be just the ergonomics, the interior of this bad boy. Like they said in the press release, they designed it from the inside out. And man, I love the truck bed too. It looks like they've really done a good job, like thinking about all the compartments, all your storage. Like it looks like a really well-made machine. But let's get to the interior shots here. Oh, it does have a full-ish door on it. We'll call it a 3/4 door, but at least like it looks like most of the front is covered, so hopefully you're not throwing mud into the car, and maybe this helps heat come out of the cab, which would be cool. And I'm sure there's going to be metal doors, so I think the door's acceptable. Oh, there's the picture of that clutch box. So frog skins, and then it's got a whole frog skin on the back side of it too. So they've really worked on the airflow. I think it's going to be pretty sick. So it's nice to see them step up the quality and fix some of the engineering problems on the machine and really take it to the next level. Oh, carnivores. So I don't know if they're 14s or 15s, but it comes with 30-inch carnivores. Sorry, I'll get the full specs. I don't have like a full spec sheet. I just got kind of like what they sent me. So 30-inch carnivores, Maxxis. It's going to be a good tire. That's a good factory tire. You guys are going to love it in the woods and out in the country there in the East Coast. It's going to kick butt. Live up. Okay, so let's take a look at this. I'll go to a couple of these, but pretty freaking awesome. So we have a new seat. Thank you, new seat. And the seat has a slider and a tilt. So looks like they're trying to match more of an X3, kind of more of a laid back system. They've got you low. Cool that you got the tilt so you can kind of have some more length. You have 4-inch wider chassis and a 6-inch longer in the cockpit. So we got a little more side to side, which is awesome. And you got a little more length, which is also awesome. You know, because I lowered my seat in my Turbo S, I lost some actual leg room, because the lower you go, the less legroom you have, like hitting the pedals. So this is cool with the tilt, the extra width and the extra length. I'm really excited about this interior. I would say, man, they did it. It looks amazing. So the interior looks cool. We got a flat bottom steering wheel that telescopes and tilts, so you can pull it towards you, which is really cool. And that's an industry first. Let's go to this other photo here. Okay, yeah, this one's cool. So, man, it looks good. It looks really good. I'm super Polaris. Good job on the interior. It looks amazing. The engineering on this interior with all the storage compartments. You got a new grab handle that looks incredibly high quality. The shifter has no notching in it, so I'm not sure how that works. But it's just straight back and straight forward. Maybe there's a button, I don't know. You got cup holders, you've got 10 places for switches in the thing. You've got that big ride command screen. You got this beautiful steering wheel with your volume control and play and stop and change modes. And this is kind of cool. So this is the oh crap button. So I saw Wayne Matlock had this on his race car, but basically they've got a button on the steering wheel that works with the ride command and the dynamics. And if you feel like you're going to take some big impact, you can just hit that button and your Fox Live valve go to full like stiffness, and it will help you just take that G out or whatever, which is really, really cool. So again, they've really pushed it. Yeah, the stereo is pretty crazy. You've got speakers here, here, and it's a 400 watt upgradable to 800 watt. Again, storage up here, storage here, cup holders. I think there's a little console maybe back here. These seat belts are trick. You've got a 6-point seat belt, which is pretty crazy how it works, but it looks like it's kind of holding your legs in and everything else. And the factory seat belt that I got in the Turbo S, this is their Click 6, it looks like, was freaking nice. So it does look like also Polaris has really worked on safety. You have a better, you definitely have a more, there's another picture of that interior. You have the awesome seat belts, you've got the awesome places to grab. It looks like you have a much stronger cage. I'm sure they've redesigned the whole engine compartment with all kinds of protection. But man, the interior, I'm blown away by the interior of this thing. It just looks amazing. Let's see. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's take a look at the cage. Cage looks like maybe an 8-point cage. I'm not sure how it's attaching to the rig. I don't know if some of them are kind of like fake, but it's a 6 to 8-point cage, and it looks freaking awesome. So yeah, you got double support there, then the bar down. So yeah, it looks like an 8-point cage. I'm not sure how it ties in, but man, it's freaking sweet, dude. I like that black one. Oh, and I wish I had a better picture of the bed, but it looks like you have a nice deep little truck bed in there. I'm stoked. I'm stoked to see what else comes. I'd love to get my hands on this thing and take it for a ride. Looks like this is the start of the new chassis rollout. I think in September we'll probably see maybe a 4-seater, I'm not sure, something. And then first of the year maybe something, and then March, spring maybe something. So I got a lot of questions I need answered, but maybe does the Turbo S, are they gonna keep the Turbo S for a little while, and is it gonna get the new motor, or is that phasing out in like 6 months and they're giving us a new Turbo S in this chassis with the new motor? I'm not sure. It looks like the new motor fits roughly in the same space, so it doesn't look like they had to re-engineer that back too much to put this motor in. And it's like I thought, 181 horsepower. I'm sure the motor's capable of more, but they're gonna stage it. They're gonna come out with this, and then, you know, the next one they can up it another 10 horsepower or whatever. So but I'm sure it rips. The tuning, even the tuning on the Turbo S, even though it was the same horsepower, I felt like it was a big difference in calibration. It really felt good. And honestly, they have good power. I'll take more power, but they definitely, these turbo motors now are, they just rip. All right, guys, well, I will see you at 8 Central, 7 Mountain Time. We'll do some live stream, we'll talk about it, but I think it's a win. I can't wait to see the other models, but all you East Coast guys, the 64 inch is gonna be sick. Everything's stronger, higher quality, emphasis on the interior safety, tons of accessories, a radio, you know, it just looks cool. Oh, it has the ride command has like a, I don't know if you have to hook your cell phone to it or not, but it can link vehicles. So if you and your buddy have them, you're always gonna see his vehicle on your ride command. And again, I don't know if that's just, if you have to link your cell phone to it, or if it just does it actually through the ride command system, which would be really cool. But I love the ride command stuff. I love their lighting. I love the interior, the new motor. It looks good. So it definitely looks like a good start on this new generation. I can't wait to see what else comes out. But anyways, I'll see you at 7 Mountain Standard Time. We'll do a live stream. Thanks for all the support. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.